Our next speaker is a true trailblazer in the e commerce world, Shawn Hart. If you don't know Shawn, his career started in 1991 by selling roses, and by the age of 30, he became a millionaire. He's been at the helm of several successful ventures, including Hart Medical Supplies and the Amazon Sellers Alliance. But he's not just a private label seller, he's also a co author with Seth Stevens of the book Private Label Millionaire Secrets. It's a great read. With a clear, no BS ethos, Shawn boasts sales exceeding 153 million USD from his branded products over a decade and is the co-founder of the popular Post Purchase Pro. Please welcome my friend Shawn Hart to the eCom Power Summit.
Welcome and thank you to eCom Power Summit. My name is Shawn Hart, co-founder of Post Purchase Pro, and I want to show you how to double your Amazon sales in the next 30 days without adding any additional cost. This is what we call creative cloning. Now, most of us are probably selling on Walmart here, but it doesn't matter the platform, whether it's Walmart or Etsy or Amazon, but the examples I'm showing are going to be specifically for Amazon.com. Just keep in mind, whenever I use the word Amazon, you can easily use the word Walmart or any other platform. This is all about cloning the success that you already have. First of all, who am I? I've been an entrepreneur my entire life. I'm a husband and father of four. I started offline in the direct response world for my direct selling career, and I've launched over 1,000 private label products for myself, created 53 unique brands, and sold 17 businesses to date. I co-founded Post Purchase Pro with my current business partner, Seth Stevens. I live in the U.S. Normally, I'm in Florida, but I'm originally from Indiana. Today, you have a choice to make because what I'm about to share with you are what I would call seeds of success. But when it comes to these seeds, you have a choice. You can either consume these seeds or you can store up the seeds I'm going to share for maybe later use or maybe not. Or if you choose, if you take action today, you can plant these seeds, and what will happen? You'll end up with 100-fold or 1,000-fold or 10,000-fold what you started with. But it all comes down to action because action, not meditation, is what's going to bring real change. Today, I've decided to share one of the three core pillars of my success that allowed me to scale from zero to over $1 million per month on Amazon in less than 18 months. This is not something that you'll see in a Walmart or Amazon selling course, and it will fundamentally shift how you build your listings and scale your business. So, what's the simplest and most profitable way to double your sales on Amazon? Yes, I'm talking about 2x, double. It's a process that I call creative cloning. It's what the biggest physical products brands in the world use to grow their sales. We've simply applied it to the Amazon private label business, and you can use this on Amazon or any other platform. Creative cloning has created more sales for us than almost any other strategy. And the crazy part, you've probably never seen anything like this. This simple strategy has taken a $30,000 per month product and turned it into a $300,000 per month cash cow, and it took about 8 months to accomplish this. We've applied this strategy to 53 of our own brands, let alone a handful of sellers that I've shared this with recently. We've been using this process to dramatically increase our sales since 2014 on our more than 1,000 unique private label products. And it's worked 100% of the times when we've applied it. I've used this exact concept, my friend, to 10x our sales many, many times. Just look at our month over month growth that we've achieved with this strategy. And you know what? This will work in any category on any platform. It really is that good. So if you're like a lot of sellers and you're tired of looking to apply the newest black hat hack to gain a temporary advantage over other sellers, and you'd rather have a sure way to increase your market share that's 100% within terms of service and it will outlast any other tactic you'll likely see this year, then this is for you. Let me give you an example. This is typical for a lot of sellers. You do a ton of product research, you find a manufacturer, design beautiful packaging, you perform extensive keyword research, and you build an amazing listing on Amazon or Walmart, and things start selling well. Well, congratulations. You've discovered an opportunity that's profitable, and all of your hard work is paying off. But this doesn't happen every time you launch a new product, does it? Because sometimes products just don't sell. Or sometimes, even worse, products will sell, but they're unprofitable. But when the stars do align and you have the right product at the right time with the right listing, then your platform could be amazing. But this is where most sellers make a huge mistake. What do you do once you have a successful product on Amazon? Well, if you're like most, you start the process all over again, looking for a new product that might be another winner for you. Yes, you hope and pray with your fingers crossed that you'll strike gold again. But this is wrong. What should you do instead? Clone your success. Pay close attention because when you get this right, you will make a lot more money. So let me ask you, to create the most highly optimized listing, where should you start? You start with the offer, specifically what I call a mafia offer. If you've read my book, Private Label Millionaire Secrets, then you know we spend a lot of time talking about how to create a mafia offer because it's very important. And this is just a quick little reminder, an acronym, mafia. M stands for make it obvious. What are you selling? A, add all the search terms. Focus on one single avatar, I'll show you how in a moment, and include all the best benefits, and we like to use an alliteration. You'll see what I mean. For the mafia offer, it's an offer that your customers simply can't refuse. It has to be an overwhelming amount of value, and it must speak directly to one particular customer avatar that truly understands the value. This means the offer is designed to talk specifically to only one of the customer types and a number of sub niches. And I'll show you some examples, but what's the problem? Amazon, Walmart, Etsy, eBay, they have most of us sellers confused because most sellers believe that just one listing needs to serve all customers. But let me ask you a question. If you were invited to a workshop for just retailers, would you be here right now? Maybe. What if, when it comes to eCom Power Summit, the rest of the offer was exactly the same, but it was positioned for retail sellers, which is what we are. We're selling products at retail. Then this workshop, this summit, would not be nearly as valuable for you. But making this workshop for all retail sellers is just too broad. It's not nearly as compelling to you as an Amazon or Walmart seller, right? Because eCom Power Summit is geared toward you and what's important to you as a seller. And this is the exact problem that most listings have on your platform. You're trying to speak to everyone with the exact same language. It's like saying that your listing is one size fits all, when in fact, one size doesn't fit all. Let me show you how you can use this to 10x your revenue on whatever platform you're selling. Did you realize that as a brand owner, you can clone your listings and have the listing speak directly to just one particular type of customer at a time? We call this process, as you now know, creative cloning. I'm going to show you how you can clone your listings using the exact same inventory that you already have to make a lot more sales all within the same brand. You'll be able to narrow your market to a sub niche with a new listing, and you will earn a lot more profit because you can usually charge a lot more and have less competition. Think about how brands that are selling marine grade products for boaters can charge 2 to 3 times more money for the exact same product just because it begins with marine grade. Here's how this works. When you apply this concept to your private label business, you will make more money because you would only need to present your offer to those that are most likely to convert. If you only target those most likely to convert, then you'll be able to charge more, increase your conversions, spend less on advertising, and make a lot more profit. Never forget, my friend, you're not in business to make sales. You're in business to make a profit because revenue is vanity, but profit is sanity. And let me just add, cash is king. This will allow you to create a mafia offer targeting your specific sub niche with messaging perfectly targeted to attract your ideal customer. Let's look at a huge brand called Tylenol, for an example. Now, if you're not from the US or Canada, you probably don't know what Tylenol is, but it's specifically a brand of acetaminophen, which is an over the counter pain relief medicine. You can see that Tylenol has been using creative cloning for a very long time, and they're positioning their product to appeal to different types of customers with their language and messaging. But the actual product is exactly the same. You see, Tylenol gets to take up more shelf space, or in our case, search term result space. And then they get to better serve their customers by calling out specific customers with each unique positioning. Does this make sense? You should identify exactly who you need to be speaking to and the language patterns you should be using. You should always look to see if there is a sub niche where you can narrow your focus and more specifically target a single type of customer. Let's say you walk into a pharmacy or a drugstore and you have a migraine headache, God forbid. You might buy Tylenol migraine, right? But did you realize that Tylenol is the exact same product whether it's marketed for a migraine headache or not? Tylenol simply cloned their success and added to their store shelf space to capture more market share with unique packaging and product positioning. And this is exactly what we do on Walmart, on Amazon, or any other platform. You see, the ingredients in both of these differently positioned and packaged products is just 500 milligrams of acetaminophen. It's the exact same product. Let's talk about razors, for example. All razors are used for the exact same thing: remove unwanted hair from your body, right? But would you speak to a lady buying a razor to keep her bikini line trim the same way you would speak to a lady trying to shave her legs? You would definitely use different language, different photos, different packaging, imaging, bullets, and text if you were speaking specifically to a man looking to shave his face versus a woman maybe shaving her underarms. Now, here's a real life example how you can make 15 times more money by niching down the same product. When we first discovered this, it was like a caveman discovering fire for the very first time. We launched and sold memory foam pillows. Now, if we were to sell a normal memory foam bed pillow without targeting any specific sub niche, then we would just get normal bed pillow prices. But how much do you think a normal memory foam bed pillow should sell for? 10, 15, $20? For us, it was about 20 bucks. But when our pillow targeted a more specific buyer, we could increase the price. So we did, and the results were remarkable. Let's continue on our niching down journey and rename the product to Shredded Memory Foam Pillow for Stomach and Back Sleepers. We know that a chronic snorer or side sleeper would perceive more value out of this product, and so we were able to charge 2 times more for it, $40. Now we're already at 2 times the price, but we can do better. Let's imagine if you were suffering from terrible neck or shoulder pain and we offered you a hypoallergenic, bamboo covered, shredded memory foam pillow designed for shoulder and neck pain relief at a price of $104. Would it be possible you would consider paying that much? Well, you most likely would, because now we've spoken directly to your specific subniche or pain. So our product has a much higher perceived value versus a regular bed pillow and becomes your obvious choice. Now, of course, this is the exact same pillow, but this pillow has a lot more benefits than just being able to get a good night's rest. Are you sold yet? Well, just for dramatic demonstration, let's say hypothetically you just had surgery and your doctor instructed you to go buy a medical grade hypoallergenic adjustable shredded memory foam pillow designed for post surgery support. You would eagerly fork over $180 to get that pillow, wouldn't you? Simply changing who you're targeting with your product can dramatically impact what you can charge. Now, here is literally a page out of my book, Private Label Millionaire Secrets. You can easily find it on Amazon.com or Audible or wherever you consume digital books. But you can read the story how we were able to charge higher premium prices simply by creating extra listings using the exact same inventory but positioning the product to a different sub niche. The idea is to leverage the experience you already have from your existing successful listings to clone your success, grab more exposure on search results, Command more traffic from your buyers, capture more sales. Usually you'll double, yes, 2x your first try, no kidding. And then repeat this process until you've dominated that category. You already know you're only capturing a small percentage of the market for your product. Your competitors are getting the rest of those sales, right? When you implement creative cloning correctly, you can capture the lion's share of all the sales for your category, and we've been doing this successfully since 2014. The idea, although it's easy for me to show you, it's very difficult to learn, so please pay attention and grasp this the first time. Because with this simple but powerful strategy, all you're really doing is repositioning some of your exact same product to appeal to a unique segment of the market. No matter what you sell, ask yourself this question: why is someone buying my product? Why is this person buying it over that person? And then create listings that speak specifically to that individual buyer or sub niche. All you're doing is answering the question that that buyer's already asking in his or her own mind. Will this product be good for X? Now, let's say that your type of product is producing 1,000 sales per day on Amazon across all sellers, all brands, all listings. Your listing is doing a good job, but you're capturing just 100 of these orders, or 10%. If you had another successful listing that could also grab 100 orders per day, then you double your sales, right? Yes, and we've repeated this process up to 7 times with similar results. At the end of the day, those other competitive listings are grabbing those other 900 orders. Why not be you? You have the power, you see, as a private label brand owner. You get to decide what is considered a new product simply by relabeling with a different UPC. Think about this. Amazon doesn't question Nike when they release a new shoe. They just scan the inventory into a new listing, right? Now let me show you a hack you can use for finding sub-niches on Amazon for your product. Let's say you sell crayons. If you just type in crayons for, you can see crayons for toddlers, for kids, for adult coloring, for babies, and so on. Or if you sell pillows, neck pain, pillows for couch, pillows for side sleepers, pillows for sleeping, for bed, for kids, for stomach sleeper, for couches and sofas. Or pizza cutters for nonstick pans, for kids, right? For arthritis, for combo, for fabric, for glass, for whatever. Lamps for living rooms, for bedrooms, for a desk, for a nightstand. How about vitamin C for kids, for your face, for your dog, for your guinea pig, for your skin, for your toddler, for your pool? What if you're selling supplements? Maybe it's supplements for dogs, supplements for men, for women, for anxiety, for leg cramps, for cats. You get the idea. If you're selling a hairbrush, it does the exact same thing, but maybe you need to create a listing for men. A listing for curly hair, one for thick hair, one for women, one for blow drying, one for fine hair, one for dogs even, or a jump rope for kids, for men, for women, for fitness. What if you're selling a dog leash? I want a dog leash for 2 dogs, or for a small dog, or for a yard, for a large dog, for a car, for running, for bike riding. You get the idea, I hope. Let's say that you're selling dog leashes and things are going well. Your listing is ranked for dog leash, but what if your customer on Walmart or wherever you're selling is searching for a dog leash for her German Shepherd? Which one will she buy? Will she buy this dog leash for just $9.99? Maybe. Or maybe this dog leash for $15.99. That's obviously a good fit for a German Shepherd. The latter speaks specifically to the shopper and eliminates the need for further research. She can just be lazy and purchase the leash that already works well with her dog. Capture more shelf space, just like Tylenol does with its positioning. For a Yorkie dog leash, a collie, a pit bull, a golden retriever, a black lab, the sky is the limit here. Get creative. This is why it works. You can speak directly to just one customer at a time, allowing you to charge more, convert higher, rank better, make more profit, and take up more real estate or search space on the page. We can make this even more powerful though. We can clone any already successful listing with slight repositioning and yes, rank for the exact same keywords. For example, we had 8 of the listings on page 1 for the search term bamboo pillow. When we launched our bamboo pillow though, we quickly got to about $30,000 per month, but then our sales stalled. This was a decent business, but we wanted more. This is what my business looked like. We sell a bamboo pillow targeting everyone. Now we wanted to grow, of course, so we tried all of the common growth approaches, spending more on ads, rebate campaigns. We even tried split testing everything in our copy, but we were stuck at just 30,000 per month. You ever felt like this? Well, after creative cloning, this is what our pillow business looked like. We were able to create listings that specifically targeted side sleepers, back sleepers, stomach sleepers. Now, if you were to walk into Walmart right now, the physical store, and go to the pillow section, you'll see pillows that are labeled and positioned for side sleepers, stomach sleepers, and back sleepers. Same pillow, different label. I've actually seen this myself. But we didn't stop here. We got into all these sub niches and categories and were able to create listings to cover everything until we completely dominated that particular market. It's like this: if you were fishing and you were relaxed with one fishing pole in the water, you're not going to have nearly as much opportunity to catch a fish if you were to have 10 fishing poles in the water with 10 different styles of bait. Make sense? Our sales on the pillow went from 30,000 to 300,000 per month, and then we sold that business. We 10x'd our sales, and all we had to do was resticker some inventory with a new UPC barcode. We changed our images, of course, the title, the bullets, and description slightly in order to speak more directly to the customer drawn to certain language patterns or sleeping styles in each of our cloned listings. This was easy because we used the exact same inventory that we already had on hand. We knew all the best keywords that we could easily rank for, and we were able to target the same keywords with our listings. This was all within the exact same brand. Here's why it works so well. When you create a listing that speaks directly to your individual avatar, answering the question in his head, then this is like shooting with a rifle versus a shotgun, allowing you to target your buyers with laser accuracy. We've used this on numerous products, not just the pillows. The pillow is just easier for me to explain because every position in Amazon's search results page is worth a percentage of sales for that niche. Walmart, it doesn't matter the platform. For our pillow business, we had 8 listings on page 1 that would show up for the search term bamboo pillow. Now, of course, you can only capture so much market share by having one listing in a niche. As you add different listings that position the product differently, you'll capture more of the search results page, and therefore you'll end up with a lot more sales. Is this against terms of service? Absolutely not. Because as the brand owner, you get to decide what is considered a different product simply by assigning that product a new UPC. Look at these 2 different shoes from Nike. They're exactly the same shoe, but they're positioned differently. One is priced at $70, one is $100. Same shoe, different listing. You see, Amazon's not opening up the boxes to these products and saying, whoa, these shoes look too similar. No, they simply recognize it as a new product because Nike assigned it a new UPC, and the same applies to your business or whatever platform you're selling on, whether you're shipping yourself or using their own fulfillment. Are you competing with yourself? Not really in the way you think, because your competition is competing with you every single day. Why not hold an extra position and compete with yourself, but capture a lot more sales? Nike knows that taking up more shelf space in a shoe store is going to net them more sales, even though the shoe looks similar. Tylenol also knows that the more options they have on the shelf, the more chances to grab a buyer's attention for a specific need. Most sellers, though, on Amazon or Walmart completely miss this opportunity, even though it is one of the biggest opportunities that's sitting right in front of you. Think about this. You already done the product research. You already have a supplier. You've done the keyword analysis. You already have photos. You already have packaging, and you know exactly how to launch this product. Copy what you already know and double your business. Now, I've created this SOP list for you. If you want to grab this step-by-step guide to getting started with creative cloning, then go grab the SOP action list. There's no opt-in required. Simply go to pppro.co/action-list. It's on your screen. Go ahead, take a picture. pppro.co/action-list, and this will give you a step-by-step guide to getting started with creative cloning. Now, when should you not clone? When you don't like the results that you're already getting. And people always ask me this. The answer is simple. Don't create more of a bad situation. If the product's too competitive, low profit margins, hard to rank, or something like that, you only want to create more of something that you like and that's already working well. In fact, the only thing worse than working in the wrong direction is working in the wrong direction enthusiastically. And we've all been here. Now, this is only one of the 4 core strategies that I've used to hit over $1 million per month within 18 months of starting my private label business. So, if you've been enjoying this limited time with me today, then you're likely going to love my other 3 core pillar strategies, right? And honestly, the other 3 core strategies that I want to share are probably my best kept secrets. Now, this is important. I typically don't share these strategies and these secrets publicly. That's why they're considered secrets, right? So please don't go share this upcoming information with anyone outside of this meeting, this summit. That sound fair? In fact, I would ask that you remove the next few slides from this recording for those of you producing the show, just so we keep it fair and we make this valuable information only available for those who took the time out to join this eCom Power Summit. So grab your phone and I'm going to show you how you can join this. I have a private invitation only Zoom call that's already planned for October 25th. I'm going to do a complete walkthrough of my other 3 secrets to Amazon success, and because you've joined eCom Power Summit, you are invited to join. I'm only doing this one time, and instead of paying the $2,500, which is easily worth it, because you've joined eCom Power Summit and you've taken this time with me today, I'm going to give you access for you plus one, absolutely free, no charge, no strings attached, and you can get into this private Zoom event October 25th. Now, let me warn you, you're never going to get an opportunity to see my other 3 core secrets again. So don't just think that you'll go back and do this later. I'll give you exclusive access to my 3 best kept secrets on Zoom. This is very time sensitive. It's coming up real quickly on October 25th. So go ahead, scan this QR code or go to this website, pppro.co/EPS for eCom Power Summit. Scan the QR code, screenshot this now, join me there. I'll see you on October 25th. It's going to take about 90 minutes to go through the information, but I highly recommend that you show up there live, get there early because these things tend to fill up. And if you want to interact with live Q&A with me, then show up there live, pppro.co/EPS. That's Echo Papa Sierra, like eCom Power Summit. My name is Shawn Hart, and I want to say thank you again for having me as part of your program at eCom Power Summit. I hope to see you real soon. Thank you.